Five-time NFL champ coach Vince Lombardi once said that leaders are made. They're not born. He says that they are made by hard effort, which is the price which all of us must pay in order to achieve any goal that is worthwhile. And that's Discipleship 4. The goal is making leaders, specifically servant leaders, because you remember that Jesus said that whoever wants to be greatest of all must be what? Must be a servant of all. Now, I want to start off by saying this. We completely understand it is not God's desire, it is not His will that every single member within the church be a leader within the church. Yet at the same time, you remember Jesus' words. As he saw the Samaritans coming towards him, he turns to his disciples and he says, pray to the Father that he send more laborers into the harvest, because the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Right? It is Jesus' desire. It is our Father's desire that there be more leaders within the church. Now, there is one thing that sets Discipleship 4 apart from the others, and that is a person must be invited individually to Discipleship 4. It's not because it's some exclusive group, but when you consider Paul's charge to Timothy in appointing leaders, servant leaders within the church, that's what a deacon is. It's a servant. He says this in 1 Timothy 3:10. He says, first let these be tested. Let them be tested. In other words, you're observing, you're giving them time. And then he says, let them serve as deacons. So we're applying that principle here to Discipleship 4. Now, one of the things that will be required to be invited to Discipleship 4 is that the person must already be attending our prayer meetings. I think that's a no-brainer. Right? If you're going to be a servant leader in the church, that person has to understand and make time for the importance of group prayer as a church. Now, you guessed it. There's going to be more reading in Discipleship 4. There'll be 4 more chapters of Wayne Grudem's Bible theology. In addition, you'll notice an interesting book title there, Well-Intentioned Dragons, because there are going to be different individuals with different personalities, some of them more difficult than others. Well, as leaders in the church, we want to know, how do you work with different individuals, especially those that can be somewhat difficult? We want our leaders to be trained in that. You'll remember that in Discipleship 3, you had assisted someone in leading an event from start to finish. Well, now in Discipleship 4, you're going to be that person leading the event from beginning, from the planning phase, to carrying it out, to cleaning, and then even afterwards, looking back and reviewing it with other people within leadership. And of course, throughout this process, there will be individuals that are there step by step, guiding you along the way, along with myself, in order that we might help you become that leader that God wants you to be. Now, once again, may the Lord bless you as you continue down this exciting path of discipleship.